Hi. Okay, so today I have a partial writing that I'll share that I didn't get to finish because I'd take my son to his friend's house. And then I have a full channeling to share after that. And I will say that so many of the messages are similar, but I'm sharing them because they're shared differently, uniquely, and maybe one will speak to you in a way that previous ones haven't. And then the other reason is that I really, really feel like we are being called to be in this world, but not of this world. And they do a nice job of explaining what that means in the second channeled message. So this one's from October 12th. Humanity is at a crossroads. You may see all as divine, or you may see all as divine, or you may deny the divine in all. You are offered free will for the purpose of knowing truth, of choosing truth. Darkness is simply the denial of the divine that is all. Light is the knowing all is divine. As you stand on the precipice of choice, we ask that you choose love, for that is all there is. It is divine or it is nothing. Choosing the divine is being chosen, for you are the divine. How do you see love? You hold the knowing, this is faith. You hold the knowing that all is divine. You hold the truth in the face of illusion. You hold the love, the light, the truth. Our channel asks, how do we hold the truth in the face of darkness? We remind her it is with her divine eyes, her divine ears, her divine perspectives, that she and all are able to perceive the light in darkness. That which perhaps appears to you as darkness is truth veiled by fear and separation. The denial of the divine that is all things. It is an expression designed to expand you, to awaken you, to bring light to that which is unknown, unseen, unloved, unheard. It is all divine. Should a child spill her milk, would it be useful to pour more milk on top? Should you observe an argument or add to it? Should you observe fear or add to it? Is it helpful to come upon a car accident and judge the driver, find the fault, judge the injured, become angry, analyze what happened in order to what? Create some villain that truly does not and cannot exist outside of the oneness that you are. No, this is not to shame or blame you for seeing with your human eyes, for hearing with your human ears, for understanding with your human limitations. Rather, this is to expand you into the love that is inherent in all things. How is it that we clean up war, she asks. We say, please understand the truth. It is all divine. It is all love. It is all opportunity to know the truth in form. It is all source. Hard to swallow. It is all God. Your judgment is your karma. Would you like to learn in other ways? Learn to neutralize your judgment, for what you see is only your judgment of truth. Would you like to learn from love? Because your righteousness is preventing. And that's where my son was like, I have to go. So, in the belief that you are right, you're going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep fighting. If I think I'm right, of course I'm going to keep fighting. That's the basis of war and fear, right? Okay, so this is this is partially from yesterday and partially from today. This one is a channeling for understanding what it is humans, aware awakened ones, are referring to as the shift. We confirm for you that yes, there is a shift, a necessary transition from that which you understood the world to be to that which is truth. Universal truth stands regardless of what it is your human self believes. Perhaps you are one who is religious, and we tell you your religion is only ever half truth. We do not condemn religion or condone religion. We do not judge the human experience in any of its divine iterations. We simply share that your religion is certainly only an aspect, a microcosm of the truth. It can never be fully true, for it was conceptualized in a human understanding based in polarity. Again, we do not condemn or condone polarity. It is simply a means to an end. Our channel questions our choice of words. Yes, we intended the word end, as polarity, of course, has a beginning and as such must have an end. You have experienced the world as you know it, in polarity. What goes up must come down. What goes in must come out. What is born must also die. And we tell you this is a half-truth. You once believed you were separate from others, from God. Each and every expression of divine flow held this belief. When we initially shared with our channel the universal truth of all, you cannot be unless you are God. You are God. You are God. You are God. This one did not enjoy this truth, for she suddenly felt the vastness of responsibility for every single expression of Source and every event that ever occurred. It was too much for this one to comprehend in one lesson. We gave this truth to her in 2016, and she continues to expand into it. You have known yourselves in half-truth. Yes, you are human, and as such could not hold the vastness, the infinite knowledge of Source within your human vessel, that which you call the body. It is the church for your divine aspect. Yes, you are human. The human expression of the all that is. You are not God, as God could never be captured in a human vessel or in a church, which our channel finds funny, and yet it is true. You cannot know Source energy, friends, and yet you are Source energy. What does this mean, she asks. The world and all you think you see and know is only an expression of the same thing that you are. It is you, it is Source, all is infinite oneness. Now, the you that once left this truth behind is the you who will also allow this truth to be. And it is this that indicates the shift that is arising. Yes, all is Source. It is all divine. Your ideas, beliefs, judgments, thoughts, religions, wars, deaths, those are human creations seated in the denial or separation from truth. You kill another, and you must know you are killing a part of you, a part of God, a part of Source. You hurt another, and you hurt yourself, and all other you deem worthy. So when you hurt someone that you deem unworthy, you're also hurting every person you deem worthy. And they use a really good example for a mom next. Do you see? You, talking to me, you are a mother, yes, yes. You hurt another, and you hurt your children, for all is truly one. Yes, this is truth. You damage the earth, you pollute the earth, and you pollute your physical body and every other physical body, for it is all God. It is all Source. You think it is Christianity, the word God, because I'm like, I don't want to, leave anybody out of this. And they go on to say, then you deny the inherent all that is. It is all one. It's all Source. Your words have no more impact on truth than your beliefs, your ideas, your religions. Truth is true regardless of the label you assign to it. God, that offends you? Then call it another name, for whatever you call it does not make it any different at all. The name, the label, it is a distraction. And yes, we know humans are easily distracted. Again, our channel finds this distasteful. We repeat, humans are easily distracted. We say this in love. It is only the channel who receives it in judgment. Source does not judge, for Source does not and cannot separate from the oneness. You would like to continue being distracted by labels. You would like to argue over what you believe. You would like to demand Source be called by a specific name. You would like to be right. You would like to win, to be best. We say with all knowing, you are free to do so. And yet we remind you, and this is underlined, these are distractions. Your news, your laws, your labels, they hold as much truth as your religions, as your judgments, as your ideas of what you think you know. We are not belittling any single one of the expressions who exist in this now moment, for we are of oneness, and as such, we see in truth. Our channel likes to defend herself and her fellows and reminds us that she and all other are human. We are not denying your experience, condemning your choices, or judging anyone or anything. So there is nothing and no one to defend. We do not expect you to hold the vastness of the all that is in your personal awareness either. Rather, we speak to you knowing as our channel reads this, the very vibration of her voice shifts her field and yours. You are one. Our messages carry the divine blueprint of source energy, of the essence of who and what you and all else truly are. You are one, you are source, you are divine. Now, this information our channel allows, for she deems it to be good, and we thank her for allowing us to expose her in this way. And then in parentheses, it is her who feels exposed. But in truth, this is an exposure of the all that is when expressing in human form. You are divine. All that you create is divine. No thing and no one is outside of this divine energy. Imagine a circle of energy. It is source, God. You and all else can only exist within that circle because nothing and no one can exist beyond it. Now, we knew our friend would question this circle analogy, and we appreciate her relentless pursuit of truth in a form she can digest. The circle, she says, limits what is unlimited. The wholeness of source cannot exist in a circle, and we say it is true. And yet it is you, meaning me, who requires the limitation for your understanding. Your desire to know God, and yet we tell you you are God, or you desire to know God, and yet we tell you you are God. And we say you are in your human expression as the circle we described. You express because you are divine and can only ever be divine, and yet your very form cannot limit that which is divine. You simply must allow your divinity to arise from within you. As you do so fearlessly, as you know yourself as divine, and allow the love you are to flow beyond the limitation of your own circle, of your own body, you will then know that what we share is truth. And then they went on to say, you are not what you have done. You are not what you do. You are not your labels. You are all of it and more. Be. What does it mean truly to be in this world but not of it? We will ask you some questions. We ask our channel to allow. 1, is war from love or fear? 2, is judgment from love or fear? 3, is murder from love or fear? 4, is any action, be it physical, spiritual, emotional, be it spoken, thought, or actualized, anything that damages source, knowing that all is source, is that creating from love? Why do you condemn yourself or any expression of source? Why do you offer your energy to any acts, beliefs, ideas that claim anyone or anything to be outside of the divine? Why do you look to fault yourself or another? We tell you all of these actions are the denial of source. You do these things because you do not believe, you do not have faith that all is of God and all is God. To be in this world and not of it is to drop judgment, fear, separation, distraction in favor of focusing your energy on truth. It is all divine. And then I couldn't stop myself, and I know this is going long. Why then do bad things continue to happen? I mean, I'm reading this going, they just told you. The divine could never be captured in a space called good or bad because the divine is limitless. There are many opportunities to know the divine in all things. Perhaps it is your own unwillingness to release the idea of good or bad that will call you home. Or maybe it is in the face of what you deem to be a loss that you will realize the divine. We simply cannot confirm for any expression of the divine oneness what it is that will call him to love. And yet we assure you, it is all God calling you home to truth, to love. And I kind of laugh at my own questioning. I'm going to quit here. Thank you.